In this project, I'm going to change this gray owl into a brown toned owl, and I'm going to add some feathers for detail. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try using the brown chalk, and I'm going to scrape it and get some of this off into a powder form. I've tried to actually use the chalk and just rub it on the fur, but it didn't really, didn't come off very well. And it actually wanted to cover too much at a time. And I want to keep some of the black and the white, kind of like if you were dyeing your hair and you wanted to have highlights and lowlights. That's kind of basically what I'm trying to do with him. And again, this is just something you can do. Same thing when I do with the flowers. When you don't have exactly what you need on hand, sometimes you can improvise. And I did not want to use actual paint because I did not want to get his fur wet. So I'm just going to like do streaks in it. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, looky there. It's grabbing it really well. So I'm just going to go around just streaking it like this. These are soft pastel chalks. You can use just regular colored chalk. You probably can use like the sidewalk chalk. I think that you could probably even use makeup. So you could probably use some powdered eyeshadow in it. So you want to make sure that you have a good pigmented chalk or powder. This is working pretty good. So what I would do is just keep going around and around and around until I get the effect that I want. And I'm going to try to brush it. I got a little toothbrush. See what happens when I brush it and blend it. See, that looks really good. But I just needed a brown owl. And I got these gray and white ones from Walmart. They had white ones, but the white ones, I did not like the way they were shaped. They just weren't the right kind. Definitely looks a whole lot better. Okay, now I've got the second one done. And the next thing I want to do is I just want to add a couple little feathers. Again, you don't have to do this, but this is just a way to kind of upscale or just to give a little bit of more interest in the owls. So I'm just going to add a couple feathers right here on the side and then one back here. Now what I have through, these seem to match them pretty well. And I'm just going to kind of pick through it. Now I'm looking at this one right here. Here's a good shape for a tail feather. So I'm going to lay that there for a moment. And then this one could be good for either a tail feather or a wing. So, and I probably only need, if I do one of those, I might only need one. All right, now here's a good wing feather. But this is going to have to be for this side. See, I can tuck that under there. Look how good that will look. So that will be good for this one. I don't always have any to match. I just have to kind of go through. See, this one's curved. It's going in the center. So that might work on that. So now I need for this. How cute is that for a tail feather? That's so pretty. And I just, like I said, I just start grabbing them until I find something that will work. That might work. Let me move these over there. Okay, so I got the 3 feathers, and I'm going to use this one for the tail feather. So I'm just going to flip him around here. Let me look. I just kind of want it kind of like down underneath there like that. So, I'm going to clip it. And when I do, I'm going to lose the top of those feathers and stuff. But hopefully I don't lose too many. And I just need to, I did. Okay, so now I only got this little bit. So I want to put it, pull his hair up. Center about right here. I'm just going to take a little glue and I'm going to stick it on my little silicone mat. And I'm going to take and dip this into the glue. And I just want to get it right on that tip there. Just going to put that in there like that. So it's in there like so. Okay, now I'm just going to comb it down. Oh, that's all I'm trying to do is just give him a little feather at the bottom. So when he's sitting on this branch, this little feather's going to be sticking out on the back side of the branch just a little bit. That just gives him a little feather here. Right now, side feathers are going to be going on the same way. Think of where his little shoulder's supposed to be. I think it's too long for this little bird, so I'm going to trim it down. Come up and see. That's all I'm just squirting a little bit here. And just tip it right there. Just tip it in there. Doesn't take a lot. Right in there. Let that stick. And then I will brush it over it. Okay, let's let that one stick. That one's there, so I need the other one about right here. That's way too tall. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to just hang on to that. Dip it. Dip it. All right. Push this over it. And hold it on. There we go. All right, let's let that dry. Now let's put his tail feather on and we'll stick it right. Now let's get this little side feather in. Okay, so now I'll fluff his little hair back up around it. And now let's see their feathers. Nice. See, just that little bit of a feather just gives it a more detail over on this side. And the colors, the brown just blended really well. Super, super cute. They are done. Now their little eyes are done. They've got the little black circles around the edges. I think that just makes it look like a just finished eye. Decided to make them horned owls. So I just took tiny little feathers. They were already kind of curved a little bit. And I just glued them right on the top of their head. So I think that just kind of finished them off. Let's show you what they look like. Oh, it really looks cute. This is a reminder of what they looked like before the makeover. And here they are after their transformation. I hope you enjoyed watching.